Hey everybody, it's Bulldog here, owner of ThreatCon 5 Clothing, radio host on ThreatCon 5 Radio and Veteran Radio Syndicate, and advocate for veterans. Listen, I'm coming to you today because I want to talk about something I think that is very important. And I realize a lot of people are going to get butthurt over this, and you know what, frankly, I could give two shits. Something has happened in the veteran community, and I'm not sure what it is, and I'm not necessarily sure what the fix is, because this comes to having to fix the way people are looking at things. When we were in the service, granted, we had a lot of things that were given to us, like the clothes that we had to wear, housing in some cases, and we basically learned how to survive based on a military economy and a military way of life. But the one thing that stands out in that is that we learned how to survive. Now you get out of the military, whether it's the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, it doesn't matter what service you were in, and we have a lot of veterans out there that are struggling. And some of them are struggling financially to the point where they're having their electric shut off, whether they're having their rent past due, or whatever. Look, it's a common problem throughout the country because the economy is not all that good. But we learned how to live when we were in the military. Some of you need to learn how to live outside the military. There is no reason why, as adults, we struggle to make ends meet. You have to start planning, being actively looking at your environment, your surroundings, and being proactive instead of reactive. If you know that your bills are too high, you get a job, or at least try to get a job, that is going to supplement your income to ensure that your bills are paid. If your bills aren't being paid because you have too many of them, then you need to do something that is going to bring those bills to a reasonable and capable means in which you can pay them. If you can't pay your bills because you've gone out and paid for a vehicle that you can't afford, or a cell phone plan that you can't afford, or anything else like that you can't afford, then you have nobody to blame but yourself. And for you to be going on and asking people to help you pay your bills because you didn't know how to properly plan is very disgusting. I have absolutely no problem helping a veteran who is down on his luck, and it's an every once in a while, surprise. Like, you got a bill for something that you didn't know about, and because you got into an accident and you lost your vehicle or something like that. But I'm gonna be perfectly frank, and I'm gonna put the bottom line up front on this. And I don't care who this offends. Political correctness is killing our fucking country. All right, there's a lot of you out there that think that the fucking world owes you something. The world doesn't owe you anything. You voluntarily raised your right hand and took that oath to serve and protect, to defend the Constitution, and to go to war if necessary. Stop acting like somebody owes you something, because I'm here to tell you that nobody owes you anything. Our forefathers, our fathers, our brothers, our sisters in arms that have survived combat in World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Desert Storm, Iraq, and Afghanistan have gone out there and been successful and have paid their bills. So why is it that they can do it and you can't? I know I'm not speaking to everybody, but for the ones that I am speaking to, you need to pull your head out of your full point of contact and realize that nobody owes you anything. You make the decisions that put you in the situation that you're in. And yes, I know this comes across as harsh, being that I'm someone that advocates for veterans and will do just about anything to help veterans, but I'm tired of seeing the same people asking for help every fucking month. And then you can't do simple things like produce your DD-214, or you won't contact an organization that we give you a contact to because that's just too much work for you. Well, then apparently you don't need help. So stop bogging down the system. Stop taking advantage of programs that you don't need because you overspent. There are veterans out there that are living on the streets. There are veterans that suffer severely from PTS, TBIs, loss of limbs, and things like that have a hard time getting jobs and means of paying their bills. I'm telling you this because these are your brothers and sisters that you're letting down because you can't figure out how to pay your bills. Once again, I know this is harsh. I know that this is going to offend some people. And once again, I'm going to tell you, I don't give a shit. That's all I got to say about this. I had to get it off my chest. I know there's going to be people that agree with everything that I said, and I know there's going to be people that are going to have something negative to say about this. Speak up. If you have something negative to say about it, it's probably because you're one of the people that is bogging down the system. There are plenty of organizations out there, whether it be friends of mine from A Warrior's Mind, Texas Revolution, from Guardian Search and Investigations, from Valor Inc. There's plenty of them out there that have exhausted their entire 2016 funds on people who decided that 3 days after they got money to pay their bills, they'd show something on the internet of some brand new thing that they bought. How disgusting is that? So I'm going to tell you right now, start thinking about the brothers and sisters out there that really need the help, and stop bullshitting the system and start acting like an adult. Again, that's all I got to say. If it bothers you, get over it.